vibrations plays a pivotal role in creating reality. Everything, from the smallest subatomic particles to colossal galaxies, adheres to the law of vibration. This law declares that everything in existence vibrates, moves, resonates. There's no exception, no idle moment. Even seemingly still objects are vibrating, but at frequencies that our senses fail to detect. Look around you. Every object, every living creature, including ourselves, is vibrating at distinct frequencies. The solidity of a rock or the fluidity of water emerge from different vibrational frequencies of their constituent particles. Everything is essentially energy manifesting in different vibrational states. We, humans, are complex entities of vibrational energy. Our thoughts, emotions, physical state all influence the frequency at which we vibrate. Our brain, an intricate network of electrically charged neurons, serves as a tool for thinking. Remember, we think with our brain. The brain itself doesn't create thoughts. Each thought or emotion we generate sets up a vibration, influencing our overall vibrational state. Understanding the law of vibration isn't a mere intellectual pursuit. It has profound real-world implications, especially concerning health, relationships, and personal development. The vibrational frequency you operate at has a direct impact on what you attract into your life. Negative vibrations like fear, worry, or doubt can lead to a self-perpetuating cycle of negativity. Conversely, positive vibrations attract positivity, prosperity, and happiness. Let's consider personal development. Your vibrational state significantly influences your capacity for growth and self-realization. The higher and more positive your vibration, the greater your potential for development. It's like tuning a radio. You have to adjust your frequency to catch the broadcast you desire. Our emotions are also manifestations of our vibrational state. If you feel uneasy, you're likely vibrating at a lower frequency. If you feel joyful, your vibration is likely high. By recognizing this, you can consciously alter your vibrational state, turning a negative state into a positive one. Suppose you encounter someone who's in a negative state. Try to shift the conversation to something positive, something that may make them smile or feel proud. Give a sincere compliment. You'll witness their vibration shift towards positivity. And the beauty of this? You can apply the same technique to alter your own vibrational state when feeling low. Drawing from the wisdom of Viktor Frankl, there exists a space between any given situation and your response to it. In that infinitesimal space, you hold the power to determine your reaction. You can choose the vibration you want to resonate with. Our surroundings vibrate too, and we react to these external vibrations. A bustling cafe, a tranquil forest, each has a distinct vibration. If you find yourself in a place where the vibrations make you uncomfortable, it's advisable to leave. Seek out places that match your vibration and make you feel good. Practicing the law of vibration isn't just about understanding it. It's about consciously aligning your vibrations with your desires, especially in terms of personal development. Visualize your goals, focus your energy on them, and resonate with their achievement. You're essentially setting up a vibrational match that can attract those goals into your reality. Understanding and harmonizing with the law of vibration empowers you to actively participate in crafting your reality. As the author of your life, the plot hinges on the vibrations you choose to resonate with. By mastering your vibrational state, you're essentially directing the story towards a fulfilling and prosperous life. Remember, the universe is an orchestra and you're an instrumental part. So, what melody will you choose to play? At a foundational level, the law of vibration also encompasses the law of attraction. You see, you don't just attract what you want, but what you are. You draw towards you experiences and opportunities that resonate with your vibrational frequency. This understanding brings a profound sense of empowerment. It liberates you from feeling a mere victim of external circumstances, revealing that you can influence your reality by adjusting your vibrational state. Consider the elements of nature: a serene lake, the tall, rustling trees, the melodious birdsong, the breathtaking sunset. Have you ever wondered why these sights and sounds bring such a deep sense of peace? It is because nature vibrates at a frequency that is harmonious and balanced. Spending time in such environments can recalibrate our own vibrations, bringing us closer to a state of equilibrium and contentment. And the beauty of this universal law is that it is ever active, ever responsive. Even as you sleep, your vibrational frequency is at work, attracting experiences and situations that mirror your dominant vibrations. With practice and mindfulness, you can leverage this law to attract health, wealth, and happiness. The key is to consciously elevate your vibrations to match the frequency of your desires. Learning to harness the law of vibration is akin to learning a new language, the language of energy and frequencies. With fluency comes the ability to express, to create, and to transform. You begin to see your emotions, your thoughts, your life, and even the universe not as a series of random events, but as a beautiful tapestry woven from innumerable strands of vibrating energy. To gain more control over your life, it's time to dive deep into understanding and applying the law of vibration. It is about embracing that we are more than mere physical beings. We are dynamic entities, continually vibrating and interacting with the energy around us. Through conscious effort, we can tune these vibrations to resonate with positivity, health, and prosperity. In essence, mastery over your vibrational frequency means mastery over your life. As you attune yourself to higher and more positive frequencies, you'll notice your life transforming. This transformation isn't merely about personal gain, but also about contributing to a more harmonious, prosperous world. So, embark on this journey of understanding the law of vibration. Learn, grow, and vibrate higher. Remember, each vibration, each thought, each action sends ripples into the universe. Make yours count. Let them resonate with love, joy, and abundance, because you are not just a drop in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in a drop.
How you guys doing? Put on big and grateful on the chat. Can you guys hear me okay? But hope you guys were hearing, sound wasn't it, right? You guys were hearing sound because I actually isolated the sound. Let's do something quite unique this morning before we get into the market. Today is Friday, probably be looking at gold. All right. See what gold is going to do. But gold is still consolidating as much as I told you guys what gold is going to do in this week. Father, thank you for this amazing opportunity. Thank you for grace. Thank you for life. Thank you for waking up with a sound mind, an interest, and a drive to work, to learn, to increase, to make progress. I thank you because all of these desires are granted as we put in the work, expose ourselves to the right environment, the right people at the right timing. Thank you for our success is evidence, not just to us, but to all around us in Jesus' name. Amen. I need every one of you right now, go on the Telegram chat and type "we are live and ready to learn," and then type it on the Telegram chat. And I believe every one of you are in the Telegram chat, except those of you that are on the YouTube right now watching. Okay, if you click to get access to the Telegram, just click on the link on my bio. I am Kenvry. Okay, there's a link tree. You see the Telegram community, you join that. You can actually get access all the time to the Zoom. Okay, so go right now. Let's create an energy and vibration of interest. We're ready. There's something you always say is a culture. You do it. I'm ready to learn and earn. You know, whilst you're typing, your mind is speaking it, and your mouth can actually say it. I'm ready to learn and earn. You know, one thing I said to you guys yesterday, I have the capacity to understand what I'm exposed to in learning. It's one of the beautiful affirmation and one word instruction you give to yourself. There's a lot that can happen when you just prepare yourself to learn, when you just prepare yourself to assimilate, to actually absorb knowledge. You know, and part of that is actually dissolving the previous knowledge you have. I have something in my mind around what you guys just listened to. Got a couple of questions I want to ask, but I want to take permission first because at the end of the day, I'm here for you guys. So I got a couple of thoughts as to really aligning your direction with your vibration. Okay. And it's somehow going to engage us into a discussion. And I know some of you are not here for discussion. All right. So we're going to do market insight. But at the same time, today is Friday. Friday are normally review. Mondays are normally mindset. So there's something about reviewing your journey. How you do anything is how you do everything. Most people do not understand that trading is a journey. In fact, your life in itself is a journey. Every experience, all right, is a platform for either a pillar of learning or a pillar of experience. Okay. Or something you just need to experience for somewhere you need to go. But a lot of people, they don't take life as a journey, they just take life as an experience. All right. So there's a question, it's just, can I ask? There's a question. Can I ask? Now the thing is, if I ask the question, it's going to get us engaged. But the mark, can I tell you one thing? We're going to see a trade, all right? May not be gold. I already told you guys where we're going to trade gold. It didn't play out yesterday. Then I want to also ask you guys our next step of value you guys want me to bring in. This is a discussion I want us to have this morning. So you have an opportunity to contribute to what is the next value that I want to bring. So I want to ask. All right. So that's one of the things I also want to do in the session. While we're going to look at Euro USD, normally snipes happen at 9:30. So I have the next 21 minutes to actually before our market is going to snipe. So anytime, so we can do this discussion, can we? All right. Can we? It's going to be a simple trading market insight. Today is Friday, so anything I'm doing today is either it's going to happen today or we start again on Monday. Okay, so go for it. Many of you are not saying because you guys are scared, right? You're not typing on the chat right now because you're scared of what Henry is going to bring this morning. Another whooping cane of mindset is about to drop. Do you guys want it or I should keep it? All right. Do you want it or I should keep it? Keep it or I want it. Type it on the chat. You guys are still sleeping on Friday. There's an energy on Friday. I don't really know that energy. Maybe it's an energy of review, energy of I've beaten myself. I've not made profit this week. An energy of low. Okay, good. So do you think, question. So the whole thing is about vibrational frequency that we just listened to. Okay. And I need you guys, I said I was going to do this quickly. I'll send this is something you should listen to. The more you listen to it, the more you're going to understand. Okay. You're going to understand it. You may not really understand what you just listened to, but it captures everything you need to know about your journey. Okay. Everything you are, life is mirroring who you are, your finances, your experiences, your relationships. Everything is mirroring who you are. Okay, so your true journey in life is discovering the foundation is first discovering who you are. All right, okay, I will. Someone can just copy and put there. Okay, the moment you discover who you are, that is really, truly when you start living. So there's the first phase of your life of creating the foundation of first discovering who you are and how you can begin to manage you, moderate you, create, change you. That you first have to know who you are. All right. But a lot of people don't even get into that journey. They just experience life, they just exist through life. Okay. But this question, there's a begging for this question. Do you think poverty is failure? Everyone on the chat. That question just ah, do you think when a person lacks financially or they are poor, it is attributed to failure? I like this. Why? I'm curious. Just why? So in the community of failure or in the country of failure, poverty does not live there. I'm super excited. My community is thrilling. Say no, because poverty is unawareness. Okay, all right, I'm learning. They may be rich in multiple other ways. Also, they haven't finished yet. Okay. 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 So let me bring in focus and clarity. Do you think when someone is financially in incompetent, okay, financially lacking, it is attributed to failure? Is it an accessory of failure? So there's a reason for this question. As much as many of you know the answer, or you're getting the answer right, it should be a consciousness in your journey of learning. There should be an alignment. Okay, so some people are saying yes, some people, all right, good. Success and failure. Okay, failure is actually the foundation of success. So for someone to be poor, it is not an attribute of failure. You guys get what you got what I just said? Put 10 on the chat. Okay, success. There is no success without failure. I could say there's no true success without failure. The foundation for success is the combination of multiple experiences of failure. People become successful from failure. It's just like light comes from darkness. Okay? Success is created from failure. Your journey of failing experiences lead to your successful achievement. So failure cannot be attributed to lack of finance, because that lack of finance, like someone said on the chat, is unawareness. You're not doing something. Is a proof of not doing something. Okay, so you're going to have fruits when you plant. When you don't, now, one thing is to plant, another thing is to be a farmer. Farmers have access to creating fruits. Farmers have the ability to plant. Now, if you do not have fruits, it means you didn't plant. Am I correct? Would you say that is failing or failure? No. So clarity is people are poor as a result of their inability to do things that make people rich. It means they're not doing. You only fail when you're doing. All right. So there is a journey for financial abundance. Just because you have a job doesn't mean you're making a journey. Just because you're working for money doesn't mean you're making a journey. You may just be doing what other people are doing. Okay, but the journey to success is actually it's a journey, like you said, it's a journey. So you have to do certain things certain way without compromising, all right, your need to continue before you get the result. Now, people fail majorly as a scale of unawareness, all right, not doing things a certain way, or they stop doing things, all right. It means they didn't fail. That's not failure. That is actually not doing something. All right. Now, many of you would ask, because part of what creates people are scared to fail. True or true? You guys agree with me? A lot of people are scared to fail because they don't understand failure. When people start understanding failure for what it is, all right, then they would the fear of failure, which is a major part of why people are not doing things right because they are scared to fail. All right. There are so many fears associated with success. So if you understand that failure, in fact, you should journey to fail. It is one of your ability to loosen up and journey to fail. Trading is about practice, risk management. All right. It means you have to invest in accounts to blow. It's a different mindset when you understand that blowing account is part of your journey of success. But imagine some people learn into the knowledge of not making mistake because they are scared to fail, scared to lose, right? Scared to release seeds. Even the scripture told us that every seed you release, not every one of them bring fruit. Well, why are you trying to learn the best strategy that will not make you lose? It's the fear of failure. You don't understand what it is to be successful. Okay. So this concept is very, very unique because it releases a consciousness that failure is part of your journey. In fact, the more you fail, the more you learn, the more you have experiences to grow. All right. The lesser you fail. So every time you're looking for strategies that don't fail, you're in for punishment. Am I making sense? Now, that is a side of it. That is a side of the combination. Okay. So we just looked at vibration. I need everybody to type the word harmony. Okay. One thing is to have knowledge of a thing that can work for you. Another thing is to understand that, because anything that is knowledgeable that you need in the course of your journey, all right, can only work for you when you are in direct harmony with its proportional state. So vibration is a knowledge, okay? It's an awareness. It's something you need to know. It's something that you need to know you are, okay? But one thing is to understand how to create a sense of vibration. Another thing is for you to be in harmony with it. Okay, so there's what we call harmonized knowledge. Write it down. All right. Many of you, see, you will journey this year. You will do things different this year if you understand the concept of vibration, vibrational frequency, the law of attraction. It will make you know who you are. That the things you're looking for, they are not outside of you, but you have to learn who you are and be in direct. There's what we call harmony in creating the right vibration. So I'll give you guys a clue. All right. How many of you understand liquidity in the market? Between understanding liquidity and understanding support and resistance, which you think is deep? Okay, hold on. There are 21 of you on the score right now. Many of you understand liquidity in Forex. Put liquidity on the chat. If you don't, I don't. It's okay. You learn it. Okay, so just because of time, you find out that you put 100 students down that have been exposed to Forex, over 80% of them don't understand liquidity, supply and demand. But over 100% of them understand support and resistance. True or true? Do you guys agree with me? They understand support, resistance. In fact, some even go and understand price action, SMC, other blocks, but they don't understand liquidity. Now, why do you think that is? Because who Forex is or what Forex is about liquidity. What Forex does for you are majorly the things people are inclined. They don't want to know who Forex is. Okay, harmonizing with Forex is building a knowledge for what Forex is. Liquidity. Okay, but people are not in the journey of harmony. They are in the journey to know to do. So what gets you to do quickly? Support resistance. Am I correct? So because support resistance gets you into action, people learn support resistance, everything to make them just trade. But understanding what controls the narratives of trading, they are not in that journey. It's the same thing with your life. How you do anything is how you do everything. All right. You build a knowledge, a discipline, but you find yourself difficult to do that discipline. The reason is you are not in harmony with that knowledge. Every knowledge will reflect you, but if you're not in harmony with the knowledge, that is why you can be in an environment that can teach you so many things. You have to be in harmony with what you want to learn. If what I am teaching you make a millionaire, but in you are not a millionaire, that's no harmony. It won't work for you. So that is why I told you this year, one of the things you need to do for yourself is building the capacity of creating your desire. It's not pursuing the desire. So many of you, you have your goal. You know the call I did with you guys, where you had your goal. I mean, if you want to make 100,000, everyone, how much you want to make? Everyone wrote it down. Then I said, okay, how many percent is it going to cost you to do that? Then some of you were bridging. Okay, how much was the size of account some of you didn't even know. Okay, how do you want to go about it? How do you know you want to go about it? Some of you didn't. It means you're not in harmony of the person that can create that goal. So the first thing you do first, build that harmony. Harmony is a journey in itself. So there is something I know I want to get. What will it take me to get that? The moment I journey into that, I'm journeying into harmonizing myself with what it takes to get that goal. I am not a criminal and I will not remain a fruit taker. I want to become a farmer. What do you need to become a farmer? Is it just having the seed or owning a land? You need an experience. You need to understand times and seasons. You need to understand your expectation in certain geographical area. That is harmonizing with yourself with the type of, this is a journey people don't get into. They don't grow into. Because why? They're scared of failing. Because the moment you put the touch on yourself, your true dark, people don't love to expose themselves to their true fears. All right. I cannot do it. Will it work? So all they do is escape that routine of harmonizing vibration to pursue things they can get from the outside. Reflect on this. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be exceptional this year. All right. I will not teach you to get things you don't already have. If you don't have it, you can get it. So I am not in the journey of teaching things you can't create. So the first thing I do is I'll create an environment of helping you understand that you are a partner with me who wants to get into the journey of self-discovery in trading. So that is why I teach you the way I teach you so that you can harmonize yourself. You can have, because the moment you start applying yourself, you will see your deficiency and you start working on them. That's the only thing. You will see what you need to start working on if you ask questions. So in your journey of 2026, add this to it. I want to be in direct harmony with the person, with the resources, with the knowledge that will take me to the level of my success. I may know it, but I want to harmonize with the knowledge. This is where questions. I listened to one of my personal students yesterday, and it thrilled me. He added something very remarkable. Mentorship is an investment you have to journey into, because there are certain things you can never get on your own. It's not really that possible. I've not seen the mirror of any successful person, all right, that has not had an exceptional journey in indirect, closely direct mentorship. Okay. Some people have mentorship, but they don't even know they do. Some people journey into it. there is a place where you see these conversations I'm having with you. There's a place for questions. How many of you agree? Some of you don't even understand the foundations of creating success. There's a place for questions. I need questions. The word is as simple as that, questions. There are certain things you can do. You just ask questions. It will help your future. It will help align you with what to do. And this is something that I know from scriptures. Okay. They say, follow those who through faith and perseverance. There are certain things that I'm going to expose you. You don't know how to do it. I can give you a template, but you don't know how to apply yourself. True or true? So many of you, you have decomposed knowledge because you didn't use them. You didn't apply yourself. They are there. You want to use them, but you don't know how to use them. Okay. Can I tell you why? You guys want to know why? You guys know this truth. There are so many things that I've taught you. You've not used them, but you keep coming to get more, but you are not processing because you don't know. If you do, you are hungry enough. If you do, you will process, but you don't know how to process. Am I being correct right now? Even as exceptional that I am guiding you in this, you will still not know how to process. And it's simple. You guys want to know? This is probably one of the most remarkable foundations of knowledge that I'm going to give to you guys in this year. You guys want to know? Learning is not complete without instructions. You want to write that down? Learning is not complete without instruction. That is the model of school. Okay, so test, examination. So your examinations are like your learning process are like instructions for your examination process. So they made it a practical one in school, but let me give you something. Something alters your inability and creates an ability. The only thing is instruction. Henry, what do you mean? When you come into the space, you have a frequency of attraction. It works for you. You are limited by your own attraction. If you learn, you still learn into your attraction. Everything mirrors you. So if I give you knowledge, so let's take knowledge as I give you $100,000. Your capacity is $500. You will subtract $500 from $100,000. Do you guys know that? You only have the capacity to take $500 from $100,000 I've given to you. But the $100,000 is there. You are seeing it. You are eager to get it, but you're only getting $500. And some of you, you are not even in plus. You are in minus. You are in minus 1,000. So I'll give you $100,000. You will lose. You will be losing despite the fact that I'm giving. Because why? That is who you are. Knowledge does not add to you. Knowledge show you. Knowledge reflects you. So you can gain all of the knowledge, it still reflects you. That's why you can get the risk management, the template, the blueprint, everything, you get it, but you are still broke in trading. Okay, you are still making mistakes. You're doing everything to make you lose. The reason is it cannot, no knowledge can shift you more than the level of your frequent vibration. So there's a journey of you that reflects. That's why people don't understand this power. Now, let me tell you one thing that alters you. So, instruction subtracts you. Did you guys get what I said right now? When you take instructions, it eliminates your vibration and your attraction and give you the vibration and frequency of the instructor. So, Kenry, I come into an environment and I meet a coach and a mentor, and I said, this is my path I want to go into. All right, this is my goal. This is my expectation. How do I go about it? And the mentor coach tells you, okay, this is a fine goal. This is a fine. All right. But this is what I want you to do first. And you make a journey into that what to do. You just alter the state of anything you can vibratively attract. Everything you're going to get is not your vibration. It's going to be based on the instructor's vibration and frequency. That is how you shift you. That is why the scripture says, he said, my children, yield yourself to instruction. Do you know the word of God is an instruction? He said, desire the sincere milk of the word that you may grow thereby. Growth is not what you want to learn to become who you are. All right. Growth is in your ability to follow an instruction. That is the place. A place of mentorship is a place of shift. There are certain questions you should ask in your journey. You just ask them. At 2018, 2019 into I knew a lot of things. In fact, I came into Forex. I'm a serious millionaire. Okay, but I went broke coming into Forex. I became broke despite my knowledge. And most of the things I teach you guys right now, I have known them in my first year of trading. Are you guys with me? But it did not shift. My result was a proof of my fears and my doubt. Why did I come into Forex? I was scared of leading people astray in other businesses, network marketing. I didn't know how I got to 6 figures in US dollars. There was a fear in me. So I was trying to escape that fear. When knowledge got in, it exposed that fear. I lost everything, my friend. And that is part of life, because for every shift, you have to lose who you are. But people are not ready to lose who they are. They hold on to it. But I lost who I am. What shifted me was a simple exposure in mentorship. After a call, I asked a question. One simple question. After I call, I got shifted. I was motivated, but I knew what to do. I asked a question and I was given an instruction. And I just acted with the instruction. 3 months later, I made over 300% of what I've lost in 2 years. My friend, do you think that's magical? Do you think that's a coincidence? The same knowledge, I did not add knowledge. I didn't learn any new. It wasn't about skill. Just an instruction. And the instruction was, it was not connected, but the instruction came from a vibration. And I was in harmony with that vibration. And I created a result I couldn't have helped myself. Some of you think your knowledge will help you. I'll tell you the truth. I'm a teacher, I'm a coach. It means I have to sell knowledge for a living, right? But no, I don't sell knowledge for a living. I sell consciousness. Okay, and consciousness doesn't have a price. It's an awareness. It's something you need to have. So letting you know this, you may not need me tomorrow. And that's really my life. I don't need you to need me. I want us to be partners. Am I making sense? So instruction is what you need in mentorship. I'm giving you guys the right idea. Some of you are in mentorship, you're not using it right. Because for every time you reach out to me and I give you an instruction, I've just given you, all right, a part of my vibration for you to go label on. And if you can come back accountably and do that thing, you're shifted. Your result will shift. You'll find out that you're always getting better when you're following instructions. Many of you play so much with instruction, and many of you don't even. Do you know simple questions give you instructions? So many of you are going to take instructions more powerful this year. It is one of the ways to shift your vibration. It is one of the ways, through even the scriptures, men can shift. Because the truth is, you are the one creating your finances. And if you do not know how to do it, it's not by going to school, getting a job, you're upgrading your skill. No, that it's only going to reflect the personality you are. Yes, your environment can change it. One thing that can change your vibration is your environment, all right, your association, and your instructions. Informations instruct you. It will change it by default. But one thing that can rapidly change it is just connecting directly to someone who has the success you're looking for, the life you're looking for, the foundation you're looking for, and say, I tap into you to do what you instruct me to do. It's going to shift you to duplicate success powerfully. That's harmony. That's one of the things for you to grow into the journey of what I want for you guys this year, this is one way to do it. It's not following the knowledge and doing all of these things you guys are doing. It's hard, but just deciding to humble yourself and your needs and your goals and just ask the right question about what you need to. And they are in the sessions. I do them already. That's why you guys are not taking advantage of these things I'm showing you. You don't even know the value of it because you are not in harmony with that thing you want and you don't know how to get it. But God will help us, right? Or God is helping us already. Am I correct? All right. Am I correct? So that's a direction I want you. Harmonize yourself with instruction. If you're in an environment, you're not gaining the right. So if you're in an environment that the instruction will not lead you to the instructor, because you want to be careful who you take instructions from. For every instructions you do, you replicate the energy of a person. So most likely, an advice, you cannot be smarter than your inner self. All right. Don't get into an environment and take instructions from people you likely don't want to become. Do you guys get me? I may have money. I may know how to make money, but when you truly look at my life is not a reflection of my money. Be careful taking my instructions. Because why? My instructions will not lead you to my money. It will lead you to my life. Instruction is an energy of a person. Money is a reflection and a shadow of who that person is. So don't think, I know how to make it. I can teach you how to make money. No, I can teach you how to be me. Quality. And the me that you can know will make you the money. So be careful. If you're in an environment, you see that this is not the foundation of the person I want to be in the future. Okay. The smart people can sieve. It takes a level of vibration to connect and sieve. But if you're not there yet, if you have not even started the journey, it is okay to say, there are so many people in the world. Look at the life and look at, see, by their fruit, you know them. Look at the life, look at the fruit. If they are in harmony, harmonize them. But if they're not in harmony, don't be careful. That's what I can say. Okay, because you are always going to have a conflict of self and conflict of achievement. Am I making sense? Put sense in the chat. Many of you, you've been trapped in doing things in an environment that you cannot become. Okay. Put 100 on the chat. Quite a wisdom I want you guys to understand. All right. So get into the journey of finding a mentor in this space. Now, a mentor doesn't have to be Ken Remo. Do you know a mentor can be a friend, someone you can listen to, someone who has an attribute you don't yet have? You can always climb small ladders before you get into big ones. A mentor can be an accountability partner. Okay, there are people who know what you don't have and you don't know how to get to where they are. Just simply create an environmental relationship with those people. They will get you to the next step. Some of you don't have the quality investment financially to invest in an environment that can catapult you to your 100,000 goal. But start with a $100 goal. Many of you are not earning $100 consistently every day, but someone in your environment is. Okay, so you can leverage that person as a mentor. A mentor is not someone you pay and you humbly say, I serve you. No, a mentor is someone you listen to and you're willing to follow their instructions. And you can see, you can admit them to your soul that, yes, this person is guiding me. All right. So it's something, humility is life. I have mentors as friends. My brother is my mentor. At some point in time, I was his mentor. See, prioritize mentorship this year. It's a shift of person. You can take instructions and you can do them. It will help your journey. Okay, you just see that this money you're looking for. See, I've tricked money. Okay, money is an energy. It's not the thing you achieve. It's an energy you create. So the moment you get in harmonious energy with money, it will come to you. Okay, so to stop. Should I say stop pursuing money? All right. Am I sharing my screen now? Okay, was that valuable? So let's look at the market. Gold is nonsense. All right. Can we look at the market right now? Or you guys don't want to trade anymore? I'll just give you guys pointers. It's all about journey and destination this year. So gold is not ready. I first look at gold. I gave you guys, this was This was German 30 yesterday. I think German 30, I said German 30 is going to be selling from this place. I think it activated the sell, but the only thing right now is it's creating consolidations again. Okay. But it hit the sell. Yeah. Where was it yesterday? I think it was somewhere around here, right? Or was it here? It hit this higher point. Okay. It came down, almost hit here. I think it's in a sell zone, but even that sell zone is a consolidation because I'm in a 1 hour right now. German 30 is activated the sell. This is it right now. So if this candle closes in the next 60 minutes as a sell, it's a good way to enter this trade, okay, and put your invalidation above here. So it's in the sell region already. It's just that it's now consolidating. So another beautiful way to enter it, if you don't want to get into this mess of consolidation, okay, is to allow it break this structure, okay, retest the structure, and you can get in for these long trades. Because I told you guys this break of structure is going to instigate what a new wave of market structure. So it's either you want to do this to this area, all right, which is quite good, or you want to wait for the market to make the biggest move, change of character, and you can drop it down. So either way, this market is in the sell region right now. Okay, if this candle closes as a sell, it's going to be better. Okay, for German 30 for you to sell, and voila. So we'll just look at the end of this candle. If it closes as a sell candle, we probably would get, well, since today is Friday, I wouldn't really want to get into a mess since it's Friday. Some of you don't have weekend opportunity of trading, maybe depending on the broker or prop firm you guys are using. But if you do have, you can invest in it, okay, put it above and leave it be. Okay, so that is one opportunity in German 30. Gold, I already showed you guys that gold was going to be in a mess all through this week, and it's really doing that mess, okay? Except you are a scalper. All right. Except you're a scalper. That is when you begin to go into 1 minute, 3 minutes to want to eat between here and here. Now, I'm not that kind of guy, but I can tell you all this right now, okay? This is somewhat a level gold has created now. See, all of this noise, just let it be. Let me take this out, hold on. If growth breaks below this area, it's going to start making some dump towards this area. Then we can start seeing our buy. Okay, it has to break this level. So this is a very serious level. But over that, it has created this level, created this high. Now that was taken out. Okay, so this level is new. This level created this high, but it's all consolidating through. So this pinnacle, if the market breaks this structure here right now, we're going to start seeing some momentum coming to gold. So this is, I wish I could. Let me reflect this again. Market breaks this, all right? Retest this, that's good activation for this good drive. But buys will start happening from here because of these structures, okay? So I will start looking for buys on gold from here, but I can capitalize on this sell from this area. Does that make sense? They break structure, capitalize on sell, okay? So that is what I'll look at for gold. That is a sell to buy structure for me. Yeah, goals go deeper if you're looking at weekly, but at the end of the day, you want to be careful about gold expectation. It's a bullish structure. A lot of things are happening around the world. You don't swing gold sales. It's not advisable, man. Okay, it's not too ideal. You look at the direction of gold over time, yes, okay, it's always bullish. So you can trust in ability, okay, to bounce back. All right, that's if we're looking at this from 4 hour, 1 hour daily, yes. This is a sense of equilibrium, okay, psychological area. If it comes there, you can start managing your buy expectation from here, okay? Yes, market could drive down here, quite also good, but yeah, this is what I am looking at on gold. Okay, so if we go to sniping, the expectation is quite clean as well. All right. What's the time? It's 9:47. I'm on a 1 hour. If the market, I think market is closing as a snipe. It already closed as a snipe, which means that activated the sell signal for snipe. But at the end of the day, I always tell you, all right, I don't like to sell in structures that are consolidating or floor oriented. These are flawed. It means something is here that is hindering do, all right, is to allow the market leave that consolidation. Either way, if the market leaves this consolidation, you have it to drive to this second day low. Okay, why not just allow the mess to go? But if you want to sell, that snipe, okay, raw, you can go raw on it, but I won't do that. Okay, I won't do that. So yeah, that's my take on gold. Let it break below this, then you can start having some drive. Invalidation will be now above this. Okay, this high, then you can target this. That is how gold, that is how I treat gold. Okay, for a snipe. It has sniped, but let it break below. All right, this nonsense. Okay, that structure. I have to align snipe with structure. It's part of the confirmation. I'm off gold for now. Don't worry. You will deal with your fears. Anything good has done to you, it will give it back to you. Don't worry. If good has broken you, welcome to the experience. Are you an intraday trader? Is that a question for me? If by now you don't know my type of trading, you're just joining. Bisala Mina. What do you guys think my style of trading is? Everyone on the chat. From the way I teach you, what do you think my style of trading is? All right, good. So I'm a swing trader that understands the concept of day trading, intraday trading, and scalping. I'm the best scalper there ever is in the world. How many of you know that? All right. So binary option is one of the fastest scalping tool in the world. Okay. So I'm not a scalper, but I understand the concept of scalping. So this is one truth. Okay. So you guys know, I said this before. I am someone who's very, very honest. I know Sabi lie. Okay. There is one thing to know how to do something, but getting results with it is a different ball game. I am a swing trader. The best progress I have made in trading that I'm in harmony with came from my swing trading. It is this year, last year, that I'm now starting to gain concept of day trading and I'm mastering it. I'm trying to harmonize myself with it and it's working because why? I put a lot of documentation and data to enforce it. Same thing I did with binary option. When I learned something, I can do it. But let me tell you something, and I've said it different times. I don't know how to hide this. See, who I am in knowledge as a binary trader is not who I am financially as a binary trader. And I've learned not to force it. Okay. If my knowledge was to grow my finance, I wouldn't even be teaching binary. But every time I try to apply myself to get results from binary trading, it's a hard one. It's hard for me. For some reason, I have not aligned with it. I make money, but not the kind of money you guys think I should be making. Do you guys understand? Because my personality is not in harmony with that skill. So some of you just want to learn things. You have to understand your personality. Okay. Sometimes I can grow money. See, yesterday I was in the market. I was just trying to do something, okay, with the market. I just wanted to experience because anything I want to learn, I want to teach, I want to experience. So I just decided to start scalping. Now I was making money. I was scalping gold. I have a student of mine that's making crazy money from what I taught her in scalping. So I just felt like, there's some be careful the things you expose yourself to and the people you listen to. So I was listening to my wife. She was telling me that this thing you teach, this lady, can't you practice it? And when you have voices of influence, okay, I said, let me start practicing. I'm telling you guys, it's just an experience. I started practicing. I realized that I was doing well scalping, but inside of me was boiling. I was hating myself. That I was in the market doing the things, but I was doing well, but I was fighting with myself. Like, imagine you sitting in the phone like this and you're looking at the phone, you're looking at the candles, And they will call you like, I'll be like, okay, hold on, I'm coming. It was irritating. I was finding it difficult. I'm asking myself, how do people do this? It is not my style. And if I force myself into that, I've created a pathway of something I can never come back or recover from. It's not about making money, but do you find yourself in what you do? I can teach you. I know how to do it. I have proof of it. But to grow in it, it's difficult. I've seen myself in binary option. There are times I'll grow account, I'll withdraw. There's a certain threshold. It's almost like there's a certain mark. I can't go beyond that mark. It's somehow like a threshold. It's like if I grow beyond that mark, I'll die. And I understood it. I accepted it. I was in harmony with that consciousness. I didn't beat it. Some of you trying to force your success into an environment of storm, it will storm you. Okay. I'm not ready to go back and forth. So, Ken, why am I telling you this? You want to learn, but be in harmony in what you're learning. Understand your style, build on it. So I know how to leverage. So let me tell you one of the ways I leverage binary. I leverage you guys. So when we come on a session, we trade together, I don't feel like I'm staying in the market. We just find our trades, we trade, boom. That is how I grow my account. If you think anything outside of that, nah. So that is leverage. I know how to leverage the knowledge to grow. What I've shared with you guys, does it make sense? Wisdom is in those who are willing to hear. So let those that have ears, let them do what? Let them hear. Okay. I'm someone who's always going to tell you guys the truth, except you guys don't want to know. It's not this knowledge you guys are pursuing, it's your ability to align with the knowledge. All right. So I've taught scalpers, I've taught intraday. I'm very good at intraday. Okay. And there's something I'm doing, I'm dividing. That's why you see that if you notice that two charts in my trading view, one is for the snipe, then one is for the general move of the market. I am doing it simultaneously. So I'm aligning my sniping, getting to the dimension of the concept of my swinging. So that is harmony. I'm harmonizing the knowledge. It's not just about knowing. Your result is the reflection of who you are. If you're not in harmony with yourself, the result will not come. Okay? Do that make sense? He said, do you trade partials in swing? And how does that work? That's trailing. You're talking about trailing. So this is where a strategy of execution and exit comes in before trading. So for every time I tell you guys, I told you guys in German 30 yesterday, we got German 30 yesterday. Was it German 30 or S&P 500? Hold on. There has to be an exit and an entry and exit plan in your trading routine and your trading strategy. All right, good. So it was German S&P 500. This was our S&P 500 yesterday. Clean and clean. Made sense, right? One to one. But what did I tell you? When you get in, exit 60% here. It got to one to one, but you were already safe. Okay, for one to one, you don't need to trail. Okay, you trail a swing. So the moment it hit this, okay, you'd have broken even. Now you'd have been exited at break even. Okay, but you can see price action played out. All right, played out very well. It broke, retested. I told you guys it was going to come retest and it's going to make a fine move. Okay, so you see the trade, it moved. We got this yesterday, but none of you posted it in the group. How many of you took the trade? It was an execution yesterday. Okay, you guys didn't have an account for German 30. What do you guys really even have an account? So this market insight I'm doing, what are you guys doing with it? Who traded German 30 yesterday? Okay, you took the trade, but you did not tell us you won. You guys should learn to celebrate. It encourages people now, right? Come on, you guys took the trade, but why did you guys not share? It's the spirit I'm always telling you guys. How can you encourage me to keep giving you the best of insight when you guys are not sharing? You're just eating and keeping when other people could learn to benefit from your eating. Okay. He said, I see you do one-to-one, but I need higher win rates to be profitable with one-to-one. I'm trying to understand what you... For one-to-one, yes, you need higher, above 50 to be profitable. Okay, you need strategy of the 5% because of your risk appetite, or your, yeah. Okay, I will start sharing. You should share. If you're not sharing, you're killing me. Because I feel somehow when I've called the trade, I've taken that time out of my daily busy schedule to come and analyze the market, and I share trade ideas. And I don't even get an input that someone is taking it. It kills my drive. Don't you think? Okay. Like I've shared gold right now. If you take gold, like I said, apply yourself. If you take gold, share. Just by sharing, I can even guide you more. You can share, oh, can we exit gold now? Gold has broken. I saw someone said yesterday, gold has broken. Gold is this still valid? That's good. And I typed. Okay, I sent it's still valid. Okay. So this is the same thing. Same trade yesterday. Market is still consolidating. All right. I've looked at S&P 500 today. Okay, I look at German 30. So German 30, I already gave you guys a clue on German 30. It's already in the sell region. Okay, if the candle closes as a sell, okay, it will be good for entry, but not too healthy, but that confirms an entry. So if you want to go for it, fine. Okay, this is the risk. Let's just say into next week, it distributes. All right. But I wouldn't want to trade into the weekend if it's not going to happen today. But if it closes, you can actually go in, target this. At least 1-to-1 is here. So at least you get 1-to-1 from here. So you can, what did I do? Okay, no, that will not be 1-to-1. 1-to-1, depending on where it closed. Okay, 1-to-1 will have to go lower. So you go in just 1-to-1. All right. Okay, so this also works. So 1-to-1 will be around here, fam, around this low. So that will be intraday level, but this is swing level. Okay. Yeah, Shana, you've been away, you've been busy, you've been absent. All right. Any question? So I've looked at gold, German 30, S&P 500. What else didn't I didn't look at any currency pair yet. Okay, hold on, guys. Just a moment. So let me look at GBP JPY. Wow. Wow. It's a serious distribution. So what I see here is different a bit. So this market consolidated here, broke above, came and it hit. Trust me, if a 4-hour candle closes above right now, I'm gonna buy. Okay, this is a bullish point. I think this is a 61.8 as well from this liquidity. Yeah, this level is 61.8 and it's also previous high. So it's kind of remarkable. If it breaks, if another candle opens in a 4-hour right now, that is a bullish sensation for gold. Okay. Now, if it needs to sell a 4-hour, it has to break below this swing low. That is still some mile back. Okay. It needs to break below this area for it to change character. Market is still bullish. So going for a bullish run makes more sense. Okay, on a deeper trend, because if this market breaks this low, it's going to start targeting these new levels. Okay, but where it is right now is bullish. It's in a state of a bullish psychology area. Previous high 61.8 level. Okay, so if it rejects this level, which is already did a 4-hour, if it closes as a bullish candle right now, that's bullish. It means position wise, GBP JPY is bullish. Okay, so you can now break it down to see, oh, how do I enter this bullish? Okay, so if it rejects, now this is what I would do. Okay, we have a 15-minute consolidation, very, very easy. So since if it rejects, okay, breaks above this 15-minute consolidation, I'm gonna get in. Okay, so this is going to be my approach for entry in GBP JPY. It means if we snipe above, I'm going to get in. All right. If it's not below, I may not do anything. But let me see. What is the daily low? Let me just see. Okay, after this is the net. Okay, I think it has some daily promise. So yeah, if it's nice below this area, there can be a pursuit of this area. But now we have the direction. Okay, is in a state of a bullish direction. Amen. If you follow that direction, you get more potential out of it. I believe the potential for a buy is quite better. Or it's probably an equilibrium. So this is the previous day. Okay, so you can actually target this area. No, this is it. Previous day high. So if it breaks above, this is quite a good move. If it breaks below, so this is going to be my approach when it breaks and close. So this is the consideration candle, but this is a high. All right, let it break above this high. So you can find your trades around this area and it goes at least almost 1 to 2. So this will be my outlook on GBP JPY for the buy. Now, if it decides to sell, I would also want it to break below. But would that give me a one-to-one? I don't know. I would want it to break below this level, which is Asian. So that gives me, if that gives me an opportunity, I'll take my risk out here, which is Asian swing low, swing high. Yeah, there is not one-to-one though, but it can be risked depending on how it close. Okay, so if it close light, good, you have a one-to-one, you can take this trade. But my position attention will be more on the bullish than on the bearish. Does this make sense? So this is my approach on GJ. It's consolidating. Let it show you. Okay, let it break structure and you can take the snipe. Does that make sense? So GJ, you guys can take. Okay, let me start sending the trades. Should I send the link or the chat? Okay. So that is sent. You can now apply an alarm. Boom. Both side alarm. So GJ is out. German 30. Now, if you need to take German 30, it means it has sniped. Okay. German 30 actually sniped. So for you to take the sell, it has to snipe, which is the concept of our trading. Okay. It's closing in. It already closed. So farm German 30 has closed, it has sniped, so it's a good trade to actually get in. Okay, the risk is here. If you are taking the swing, this area, okay, for today, it's ready. German 30 is ready. So you can get in on German 30. All right. And this is the risk. It's in a consolidation stage, so it's not really that much of a good trade, but it has sniped. Okay. Also, it has sniped, though it's just this noise. It's not really that good of an appetite to get in a trade trap like this, but it has sniped for a trade. Okay, so if you don't, I like to just take a snipe, you can get in. Okay, So that is about my time with you guys today. Gold has to break below, an alarm is already there. So do I need to send gold? You guys already have it from yesterday, right? So this is let me send it. Okay, guys. I did not S&P 500. Euro USD is consolidating. Quite a good one. It's consolidating. If it breaks above, it's gonna buy. If it breaks above, it's gonna start looking out for a buy. But I don't know. I think what we have is good enough, right? Any questions so far, fam? It's been a good day. It's been a good week with you guys. All right. I'll see you guys growing. Okay. Have a beautiful weekend. Practice. Sit with yourself at least 15 minutes every day and ask yourself some beautiful question. Look at the mirror and ask yourself, who are you? Who do you want to become? All right. Reflect on yourself. Get to know you. There was a time I was taught to have conversations with myself. It looks stupid, but you find that as you grow in it, you start talking to yourself effectively like someone is talking to you. Okay? Because yourself is really seeking relationship with you. All right? Your consciousness is broken into your soul, which houses your mind and your spirit. Start having conversation, soul and spirit conversation. Okay?